Tapes of Trepidation presents The 12 Scares of Christmas. Day 1. A lonely man's Christmas wish. Waking up alone on Christmas is always a pretty big fucking drag. Not that waking up alone the rest of the year is a box of fluffy ducks or anything, but it especially sucks on the 25th of December. Sure, I get texts from friends and a few family members, but I'd love nothing more than to share this day with someone special. It seems a nice guy like me really can't catch a break. I've had a few girlfriends, but they've never lasted long enough to get to Christmas. It's pretty sad, actually. I feel like I have so much love to give, but for one reason or another, I always find myself on the receiving end of a breakup. My last girlfriend, I bought a Christmas present for. I was sure we'd last, but nope. Whatever. I'm kind of over it at this point. I'll just be that weird, lonely guy who spends the holidays alone. It's a little pathetic to admit, but I actually wrote out a letter to Santa the other night after a few too many beers. What harm could it do? I thought. I vented a little about my exes, about how most women don't even give me a second glance. But mostly, I just asked for one simple thing. I asked Santa to help me find someone to share my life with. Someone who wouldn't leave. It doesn't seem like much to ask. Holding the sloppily written dear soap letter in my hand now, I'm not sure how I feel about the wish I made. Waking up this morning, I went about my usual routine. Coffee while I respond to a few texts. Then I stood looking out my kitchen window, taking in the wintry scene before making my way into my tiny apartment's living room to sit in my chair and watch some terrible Christmas movies. All while putting a little something extra in my coffee. I've always done this. Not like there's anything else for me to do, right? I rubbed my eyes with my free hand as I walked into the pitch-black living room. Seeing the outline of the sunlight poking through from around my blackout curtain, I slowly wandered over. There was a wonderfully sweet smell in the air that I wasn't used to, especially in my own apartment. I took it in for a moment while I opened the curtain. The sudden bright light caused me to slam my eyes shut for a moment. I turned around to find a fully decorated Christmas tree in the corner of my apartment. What the fuck? I did not buy a Christmas tree. I never really have. How the hell did this thing get in here? And what's with the decorations? I was absolutely baffled. As I slowly looked down the length of this surprise Christmas tree, getting to the bottom, I instantly froze in horror. Lying beneath the Christmas tree, I saw a woman. She was curled up in the fetal position, her arms and legs bound together. multiple layers of Christmas-themed duct tape covering her mouth, and a big red bow on her head. She looked up at me in horror, tears streaming down her cheeks. My first thought was to run over, untie her, and try to comfort her while I called the police. As I took a step towards her, I stopped. It hit me right away. I knew this woman. It was Jamie. The woman who works a few cubicles away from me at the office. I can't believe I didn't recognize her at first. The smell in the air was her sweet pea perfume she likes to wear. Which, I swear, I only know because I got her for Secret Santa one year and I asked around. She was so kind, so sweet, and, well, she's probably the most beautiful woman I've ever laid eyes on. I guess you could say deep down, when I wrote my letter to Santa last night, it was her I was talking about. Sweet, beautiful Jamie. I would have given anything for her to give me a second look. But not like this. No, this is wrong. I know this is wrong. I ran over to her and started by taking the duct tape off her mouth. But she started screaming right away, hysterically. I panicked and put the duct tape back on her mouth. I don't know how this happened. How the fuck did she end up here? As Jamie cried and tried to wiggle away from me, I noticed a note sitting on the end table near my chair. I grabbed it and read in horror a response I never thought I'd get. I saw your letter and gave you what you wished for most. Merry Christmas, S.C. Dropping the note, I turned back to Jamie. Tears welled up in my eyes. There's no way anyone is going to believe I didn't do this.